I know the LinkedIn hack back in 2012 is not like the newest or most current SSH hack, but it is still so impactful and still relevant to talk about. So back in June of 2012, LinkedIn realized that about 6.5 million credentials of their user base had been stolen. And initially they thought, okay, this is 6.5 million. It's still a big deal. They notified all their users, locked down those accounts, and forced them to create new passwords. Well, fast forward 4 more years, they find another 100 million LinkedIn credentials that had been leaked. And these are the creme de la creme of LinkedIn users. So we're talking about high top level executives from Fortune 500s. We're talking about the President of the United States. And so that was pretty juicy too. They kept the status quo, just make sure to lock down all the accounts, make people reset their passwords on that platform. But then we have three totally unrelated hackers in September of 2020 that decided to just use some of this data that was leaked from the LinkedIn hack. They actually used Trump's password from LinkedIn that was leaked back in 2012 to hack his current LinkedIn account. Or I'm sorry, his current Twitter account. And we all know how much Trump, uses Twitter as a platform. So 2020, the president's Twitter account was hacked. And not only was the president hacked, but then again, we noticed like last year, LinkedIn has acknowledged the fact that over 700 million credentials of their users had been hacked and leaked online. And what's so crazy to me, Igal, not only, okay, we've hacked the president, not only do we have like huge liability issues, but what's so crazy about this hack is that this hack started with a LinkedIn engineer leveraging a personal web server at home, right? That actually housed their SSH key to get into LinkedIn. It's one SSH key on a personal web server, and bam, they're able to take over 700 million credentials from LinkedIn. It's bananas.
And one of the crazy things, too, is that if the president of the United States is reusing his password, we can, we can
But
assume.
here's what's also crazy about that. I'm not going to say crazy again, but let's talk about the fact that we know as far as credentials and passwords, people are creatures of habit. I don't care if it's the president of the United States, which obviously his security protocols are through the roof, right?
Yeah.
We know that people reuse passwords in a business or professional, capacity through their personal accounts. And then even though he's been notified that this password was hacked back in 2012, he doesn't even give two thoughts, and there were no security protocols in place to ensure that he doesn't use the same one on an active Twitter platform. Leader of the free world, Igal. Come on, people are people.
Yeah, and that's why we're trying to get rid of passwords here at Keytos.